All right, I want to start this lesson by giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rikakwadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles and teachers and wise men of great millstone that I learned this truth from through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. Salutations out to the elect. All right, I want to do a quick lesson going into the, going into these No Kings protests that are going around the U.S. And I'm going to play a video that's about 13 minutes long. May not play the whole thing, but I'm going to play it. Before I do, let's start right here in Second Esdras. Let's see. Second Esdras 8. And let's start at verse, 26. Now, this is Ezra. Esdras is Ezra, in the Bible. And he's talking to the angel that met with him about what's going to occur, or about what that would, or Salakia, or about the things that would occur in the last days. So let's start right here at verse 62. It says, "These things have I not shown unto all men." This is the angel talking to Ezra. It says, "These things have I not shown all men, but unto thee and a few like thee." You see? And those are talking about the prophets. You see? Let's get a quick precept to that. This is Amos 3:7. It says, "Surely the Lord will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets." You see? So the Lord reveals things to his prophets, and the prophets make those things known to Israel. You see? That's how the Lord speaks. He speaks by the mouth of the prophets. So let's go back to Second Esdras. Let's see. All right. 63. It says, "Behold, O Lord." Now this is Ezra. And then it says, Salaka, it says, "Then answered I and said, Behold, O Lord, now hast thou shown me the multitude of thy wonders, which thou wilt begin to do in the last times." You see? "But at what time thou hast not shown me." All right. Let's go to verse 9. Second Esdras 9. All right. All right. This is verse 1. It says, "He answered me and said, Measure thou the times diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest, the Most High Yahweh, will begin to visit the world which he made." So the Lord is beginning to visit the time now. You see, he's beginning to visit the earth with his judgments and plagues, and and with what he deems fit for the earth. All right, it says, "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world," you see. So the Lord is beginning to visit the world with plagues, judgment. And let's give you an example of those uproars of the people. Let's read verse 4. It says, "Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." Let's read verse 5. "For like as all things that are made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." Even as verse 6, "Even so that the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and ending in effects and signs." All right, so let's show you one of those signs that would occur, which is what? The uproars of the people in the world. Let's give you an example of that. One of these signs that would occur in the last days. You see, let's watch this video. Uproars of the people in the world. Salakia.
Do not pay your next car insurance bill. Repeat.
All right. Let's start it over. Let's get rid of this ad.
mentioned downtime in happen, but against Israel for the peace.
Independent political strategist and the co-founder of the Lincoln Project.
We say no kings, no dictators, free America! In the richest nation in the history of the world, our government is now providing health.
This is what democracy looks like.
Payment and resulting citation. Thank you for riding with us.
Congress! Healthcare needs to be accessible, affordable, on day one. I am the man that will beat Mark Harris.
As you can see, there are protests occurring all around the U.S. about this no kings, which they're referring to Trump being given that planetary authority, and they're referring to Trump, his power that he was given. Is it planetary authority, which all control, which can't be limited. You see, that's what they're complaining about. You see, Trump's presidency. All right, let's get another scripture, then I'll continue the video. All right, let's go to second Esdras. Let's see, 15. Let's read. Let's see. Second Esdras 15. Verse 14, it says, "Woe to the world and to them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh." You see, because all those uproars are going to lead to sedition among men, invading one another. You see, which I'm going to read down at the beginning, reading verse 16. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for their sword and destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands." You see, so these uproars are going to lead to this. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princesses. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power." You see, that's why Trump is moving those National Guard troops in different different states, because eventually martial law is going to happen. And this is what's going to happen. Verse 17, it says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to." You see, lockdowns are going to happen. You see, things the Lord is causing things to be put right in place. He's working on the minds of these kings to bring martial law in Jacob's trouble. It says, for verse 18, it says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled." You see, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Verse 19, it says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods for lack of bread and great tribulation." So those uproars of the people, that's all the beginning of all this, you see, of sedition among men. It says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and not be able to." You see, those uproars are going to lead to, uproars of the people are going to lead to martial law. You see, city lockdowns, more great tribulation. So these uproars of the people are leading to great tribulation, which is going to lead to the third World War III. And it's all a part of the plan of the Lord to bring down this wicked place. Babylon is on its way out, and it's not going to be healed.
Essential services, all while orchestrating a massive giveaway to billionaires, and enough is enough.
Now look at the so-called black woman. She doesn't know what's going on. She's fighting for her oppressor. The women of our people, the women of our nation are finished. They're so rebellious, it's not even funny. They have no clue what's going on.
For anyone who thinks they've gone too far, this movement is for you. Now, before we get too far into this, I want to remind you that showing up is just the first part. I am glad to see each and every one of you. But today we also need you to do things like check your voter registration, because we need to vote them out. All of them. Every last one out.
You look at it from
This stupid ad. But eventually martial law is going to happen. You see, all these uproars of the people, you see, are going to lead to the king establishing that cruel lord, establishing order again, order out of chaos. You see, this is chaos, and he's going to bring order by, allowing martial law to happen. You see. Babylon is finished. The daughter of Babylon is through. Go back. You saw that? The daughter of Babylon is through, man. These people are through. Like an orange chipmunk. Let's get another scripture. It's like I'm going to continue to play, but let's get another scripture. Let's see. This is what's going to happen. This is Matthew 24:4. This is Yahushua talking to his disciples about what would occur in the last days. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, which we're hearing that now. Russia, Ukraine, Hamas, Israel, and other wars. It says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, because it's prophecy, but the end is not yet. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. You see, all these are the beginning of sorrows. which is going to lead to what? That great tribulation that's going to occur. Nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. You see, so we're getting close and closer to this time, and the uproars of the people that are occurring. That's going to lead towards that. Sedition among men. It's going to lead towards a nation rising against nation and kingdom against kingdom, which is going to lead to World War III and the return of Yahushua, the Lord, to bring down these nations, these other nations, these heathen nations that are ruling over his people.
The program, will you make time for you?
This is in Washington. This is in Washington, D.C. Look at that. Isn't that spiritual? Jake has a crown on his head, an old Jake with a crown on his head. That's spiritual. Because Esau is the end of the world, the end of this age, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. You see? The kingdom of heaven. So that's spiritual. Look at that. Jacob is going to be ruling in the kingdom. That's spiritual.
The program, will you make stamp PSA, attach a voter registration card to it, then application, and then a one university. Then send it to all your friends in a chain letter. Tell them to send three.
And you see the devil, the so-called white man, is allowing this to happen so he can bring order. But these stupid people, a lot of them know what's going on, but the majority, they don't understand. They just want to attend something, just want to be a part of the social excitement that supposedly is going on concerning this protest. They just joining it just to join it, just for entertainment, but they don't know what's going on. They don't realize that this is being used to bring order.
What's the answer? Right. No ban! No wall! Sanctuary for all! No ban! No wall! Sanctuary for all! No ban!
They're saying sanctuary for all, but the kingdom of heaven is going to be ruled by one particular people. A lot of you other nations out here attending this protest, you don't understand. When the kingdom of heaven is established, you're going to be servants. You're going to serve the Israelites. There's no one world government or religion. That's all made up by you fools. Which Christianity is loosely based off the Bible. God doesn't love everybody. He only sent his son for the Israelites. You see? A lot of confusion. They're saying, hey, ho, Donald Trump has got to go. You see? So they're protesting against Donald Trump, like I said earlier in the lesson. They consider him a king, so they're protesting about no king. They don't want him to be their king. But the Lord has him prophesied to be one of the cruel lords that's going to bring about prophecy. It's going to bring about World War III. You see, it's prophesied already. And Trump is going to play his part in prophecy. So there's nothing you people can do about it. Your protesting is vain. Salakia, this stupid ad. Let's let this ad go by.
I'm protesting a president who is claiming to be a king and is doing everything he can, it seems to me, to become a king.
I'm a veteran of the free speech movement in Berkeley in the 60s. We fought for women's rights, civil rights, and we're out here fighting for democracy again. We are protesting authoritarianism.
Can we come back to do it? Raise your hand if you believe in the power of the people. When I say people, you say...
There is no radical left. There is no organized Antifa terrorist group. This is not an anti-American protest. There are no... There are no paid foreign agitators. This is political opposition. This is political opposition to a fascist who is in power. This is an American protest against an American president who falsely believes he is the only one who gets to make choices. Trump is a wannabe dictator, a fascist. If opposing Trump is Antifa, then I am Antifa. You are Antifa. We are Antifa. Because we are anti-fascist and anti-Trump. It doesn't matter who the president is.
The megaphone. 3 letters from America. 1. Long day in Atlanta, working for democracy. First, I volunteered at the voter registration booth in Candler Park. Last day to register for the November 4 election is October 6th. Then joined a candlelight vigil with the theme, Unite in Light. Democracy dies in darkness. 2, I try not to listen anymore to what's going on politically here. I hope we can survive the next years of Trump's presidency. Discourages me so much. I don't know what you can tell the people over in Germany. There's not much good news. 3, I wish somehow every single Trump voter lived under his rules and policies and endured the subsequent conditions, and everybody else lived the old way. That should make both sides happy and seems fair. From Tucson, Arizona.
Today, organizers say it.
All right, I'll end the lesson here. And as you can see, the uproars of the people are occurring as prophecy stated. And eventually it's going to lead to order being established, martial law, Jacob's trouble, sedition among men, city lockdowns. The Lord's going to send plagues, famines. You see, more sorrows are coming to the daughter of Babylon until World War III, commences. And then Yahushua brings the divine kingdom. All right. In the lesson here, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim, Rekakwadash, Shalom.